is going on, buzzers? Welcome back to the 1181st edition of Buzzer Breaks, where today it's time. We are ripping open for the first time in Buzzer Breaks history a little bit of UFC. I hope everyone is having an absolutely phenomenal, just gotta fix that quick, an absolutely phenomenal Wednesday evening. I am so pumped. As I've mentioned a few times on stream, guys, I've been getting more into UFC. Still lots to learn, but I've become familiar with a lot of the popular lore and popular fighters and stuff, and man, I'm so pumped for this one. And I'm hoping at some point in the future, hopefully next year, 2025, I'm able to get to a live UFC event. It's a sweet sport. Really, really cool sport. Really well run, and I love it. So I'm very excited to rip open some boxes. Big shout out to Crafts and Veggie for gifting, or for coming up with the idea for the break. I'm so pumped, guys. Very, very pumped. And Midnight looks like a really cool set, and of course, we all know Topps Chrome is great. Very excited. I already see a couple buzzers in the chat. Crafts is here. Crafts, what's going on? Crafts has got 4 spots in this one. We gotta hit some bangers tonight, Crafts. Matrix is in the house. Matrix, what's going on? But yeah, super pumped. As you guys know, we're going to be doing our random number format. Hold on one sec. My camera is off. There we go. As you guys know, we'll be doing our random number format that we tend to do when we go into niche products, smaller breaks. How this works is, so let's say that you roll in the random, number 5. It goes by card number, not serial number. So what that means is if we pull a 1 of 1 superfractor and the card number is 25, it goes to the 5 spot. With both of these sets, the autos do not have a card number. As you guys can see in the chat, it should be pinned. I correlated numbers with Beckett's checklist on the Google Sheet, so that is our guide. That is our Bible for this break. Everything else should have numbers. If there is anything that happens, I'm pretty sure there's not, but if there's anything that happens to be on that sheet or not on that sheet that doesn't have a number, we'll randomize. I doubt that happens. I'm pretty sure I checked over them. There aren't any more cards without numbers, but for autos, we'll be going by that Google Sheet. I'll have that up on the side during the break so we know what's going on. But for sure, any card that's even like a refractor or better, I'll be sure to call out who's getting it. I'll check the card numbers. And yeah, very pumped for this one though, guys. I can't believe I looked back because I was like, there's no way we haven't done UFC at one point or another. We never have. This is the first ever UFC break on Buzzer Break, so I'm pumped for this one. And big shout out to you guys for filling it up so we get the chance to rip it. I'm down. If we like UFC too, I'm definitely down to do some more. I've become a fan of the sport, so let's go ahead and pull up the screen and run the randomizer so we can get right to ripping. Forgot that I didn't do this last time. Give me a second here. Perfect and perfect. Good luck to Incendium, Crafts X2, Mike Erickson X2, Itchy, Veggie X2, and Crafts X2 again. Let's go ahead and roll pair dice. I'll show you guys the checklist quick here. So this is what we're looking at. So let's say you have spot number 5. You have this Hobby Auto, the Sandhagen, the Home, and so on and so forth. So you have the 5, 15, 25, 35. If you have the 2, it's this, so on and so forth. And we have this tab for Midnight and this tab for Chrome. So we'll be able to get to what we're looking at pretty quickly here. But good luck to everyone in the dice roll. Snake Eyes is a reroll. Buzzers, good luck. It is 7. 7 times on the names. And then we'll paste it right back in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 times here. 7 times here. Obviously, this doesn't matter too much until we get into it, but Crafts has 1, 2, and 3. Incendium has the 4, Mike Erickson with the 5, Veggie Vendare with the 6 and the 7, Itchy 808 with the 8, that's apt, Crafts with the 9, and Mike Erickson with the 0. I'll go ahead and put this up on the right, and we will be ready to rock. You know, this is obviously a pretty, like a small little thing, but one of the things that I absolutely love about UFC is the walkouts. Because I love walk up songs in baseball, and UFC walkouts are like that kind of on a whole nother level on steroids. Alrighty, I think we'll do the Chrome first, guys, and then we'll go ahead and do the Midnight second. But good luck! Let's get it, guys! Oh, what's up, Cam? Sorry, I just saw you, Cam. How you doing? Incendium, what's going on? How the heck is everybody doing? Crafts, I'd be so down. UFC Immaculate would be a freaking blast. I'm down to do more UFC. If we can fill them, I'm down to rip. UFC is something I've gotten a lot into more, so I'm definitely down to rip more UFC. Even if it's just if anybody wants to do UFC personal, just an excuse to rip it would be super fun. Good luck, everybody. There's 2 autos in here. First ever UFC break on Buzzer Breaks. You are all part of history. It's been a long time since we've had a first of a sport. We've done everything under the sun, too. We've done all 4 majors. We've done soccer. We've done WWE. We've done Disney. We've done Marvel. And this is our first venture into UFC. Wesley, that is so sick, dude. 30,000 feet up in the air watching Buzzer Break. Shout out to you, Wes. How you doing, dude? Good to see you. Good to see you. Cam, I'm down. Hit me up with the Percy's. I'll get them for the guys, and we'll get it going. Gotta bring back Percy's. It's been a long, long time since we've done any type of Percy's. Devin Richards, welcome to Buzzer Breaks, man. I don't think I've seen your name on here before. This is your first time watching UFC Break. This is my first time doing one, so a lot of firsts in the house tonight. But I'm very pumped for this one, guys. Thanks all for being a part of it. Good luck. And here we go. I think it'd be so fun if we just pulled a absolutely nuts monster tonight. Let's do it. Interesting design on these. I kind of like it. There's a Shogun, Marlon Vera. If anybody wants to see the number on a base card, just let me know. That's numbered. I don't know if that's an auto. Don't quite know the correlation or the collation yet. Our first John Bones Jones to the 1 spot to Crafts. Tito Ortiz to the 5. This could be ink. It is, and it's Boss Rutten. UFC Hall of Famer. That's pretty cool. It is 64 out of 100. And I am still pretty bare bones as far as names go, so I don't know. He is in the UFC Hall of Fame, which is cool. I would imagine, given the emblem. But it's a cool card, and we'll check to see right away who that's going to. That's to the 1. It is going to Crafts. Crafts is his first hit of the break. And it's a Boss Rutten. I could be saying that wrong. But Crafts gets the first auto of the break in the 1 spot. And if you guys are wondering about the autos and who they go to, go ahead and click that Google Sheet link. And the number correlation is on the left. But this one's going to my boy Crafts for the first hit of the break. Boss Rutten. Okay, sweet. I figured there was a good chance I was saying that wrong. And Scuba Steve, what's going on? How we doing, my friend? I see a color I like, but I don't know if that... I'm assuming it's probably just an insert. It'd be crazy if we had a red right off the bat. That's another auto, too. Tail of the tape of Moreno to the 1. Chael Sonnen. We have an auto and then color. Not numbered, I suppose, but Vanessa Demopoulos. I'm not sure what refractor it is, but it's 191. Crafts again is going to get that one. And then the ink, the second ink of 2. I don't know where the name's going to be, so I'm just going to pull it. It's Valentina Shevchenko. I know that name, so I'm assuming it's half decent, but it's 18 out of 150. And that is a main event autograph card, which means it is going to the 8 spot. Itchy 808 with the 8 gets the 18 out of 150 of the Valentina. Going to my dude, Itchy 808. Congrats on the auto, brother. I feel like that's a pretty solid hit. I'm not 100% familiar with UFC values, and I'm going with if I know the name, it's solid. I see Crab saying bag in the chat, so I think it's a decent hit. 18 out of 150 to Itchy 808 in the 8 spot. Veggie, I can confirm I will do that. Also, Veggie, what's going on? And what's going on, B1? My guy B133 is riding high off another Detroit Tigers win. Big roars in the chat for the Tigers. Jubilee, Volkov. There's a Carla Esparza strawweight. Tuivasa. Tail the tape of Jared Cannonier to the 9. 2 refractors, one of which is a negative of Jocelyn Edwards on the bantamweight to the 9. Going to Crafts. And Jack Della Maddalena going to the 2, which is also going to Crafts. I am going to over top load on this one just to make sure anything with color on it's getting put in the top loader. Even it might be a 1 cent card and I don't know, but in any event, it's a small break so we can over top load for this one. I know, I was thinking of you the whole time. Brad, what's crazy too is so I have my college friends group is me and 5 others, and one of them is from Detroit and one of them is from Cleveland. So they're gonna have a great time watching that together. They live together too, they're roommates, so they're gonna have a great time watching that series. Purple, a Valentina again. Shevchenko on the flyweight, not numbered again, but that one is to the 0. Mike Erickson is gonna get this one. There we go, Mike. Alexa Grasso on the refractor to the 6. Anthony Smith on the light heavyweights. Fists of Fury, Anderson Silva to the 2. Going to Crafts. And then that is a sweet looking insert of Amanda Nunez to the 5 for Mike Erickson. The UFC event in the Sphere looks so cool. And, you know, I'm not going to lie, you know what, so I know anybody that follows UFC will know this one. The fight that really got me to want to follow the sport more was the Holloway Gaethje. That was so cool. I was at a gathering with a group of friends, and someone was like, let's just buy the pay-per-view. And I was like, all right. And there was like 20 people there, and when that knockout happened, it was one of the coolest, like, I still get chills watching the replay of that. It was one of the coolest live sports things I had ever watched with a group of people. That was really, really fun. And so that definitely got me way more into it, and I've been watching, trying to catch up with the history, a lot of videos on YouTube. He's fighting this guy pretty soon here. Purple. Mizuki, straw weights. Hyper behind it is Mackenzie Dern. This one's to the 6. This one's to the 7 on the Dern. And then a blue, which I'm assuming is to 150, of Alan Nascimento, 22 out of 150. Unfortunately with a little nail indent, but that is going to the 3, which is going to Crafts. Dude, Max's Avege could not agree more. He's so sick. And I've watched a lot of his interviews and stuff since. He is just awesome. And his fighting style is super, super fun to watch, especially for who at the time was a casual, me. They got me hooked quick. 100% Cam. It was one of the sickest sports events I've watched live. I was like, that is so cool. The point to the ground and the rumble and tell. Yeah, dude. And what's cool about that moment too is if you go on YouTube and type in like reactions to that fight, it's so cool. I'm always a big fan of stuff like that. So that was fun. He's fighting on Saturday. That should be cool. That's to the 4. Atman Azaitar on the hyper. To the 9. Azamat Murzakanov on the light highweight. The light heavyweight to the 3. I didn't realize that I'm going to probably get screwed up by some names here. The Chandler is to the 2. And this one is 182 out of 199 on the Arnold Allen, and it is going to the 2. Crafts is going to get that one. For sure we want. A lot of relatively strong guys and gals in this sport. Dude, Scuba, yeah, with the audio too. Oh, so cool. I've been trying to catch up on, like, you know, past big beefs and huge matchups, and obviously the Khabib Conor stuff is cool. I love the Cormier and John Jones stuff. I mean, it's just cool because could you imagine a dual press conference with like Anthony Edwards and John Morant jawing at each other and the crowd going nuts. Like, I love the way the sport is set up. It's really cool to me. It's very cinematic. Refractor, negative refractor of Ian Machado Gary. There's a curved card on the back, which is interesting. Michael Bisping. Very cool card. Amanda Nunez. That's to the 1. The Queen of Hearts of Amanda Nunez. Going to Crafts. Cool card. I kind of felt that way, Veggie, after watching his last fight. I was like, oh, man, that made me sad, because Izzy's so likable, but that was tough. Mirzan Konov. I still don't think I'm saying it right, for some odd reason. Oh, sick! Cool! It's a case hit. Nice. I didn't realize that. I feel like these were pretty common in Topps Chrome Baseball the last time we did it. I feel like we've pulled a couple of them. That's super sweet. It's a case hit. All right. Amanda Nunez. That's to the 1, and it is to Crafts. Nice freaking hit, Crafts. Dude, 100% scoop. I just saw that one for the first time the other day. I was watching a UFC Knockouts compilation. But sweet. Let's go. We got a case hit and a couple decent autos. That is a good outcome for a loose single box. There's a Yanez on the, whatever you call this, mahogany. Chris Gutierrez negative to the 4. First was the 2 to Crafts, 4. That one's to Incendium. Islam on the insert and a Izzy insert. This one's to the 8. The Izzy insert is to the 6 for Veggie. Oh man, I would love to go to a freaking UFC event one day. It'd be so cool. Obviously, they seem not so easy to get to, just given that they're usually either in Vegas or somewhere out of the country. Do they ever do one at Madison Square Garden or like any other super notable American arenas? 100% Scuba. What was another one I saw recently? I think it was Uriah Hall with the spinning kick knockout, if I'm not mistaken. Grant Dawson on the refractor to the 1. Sugar Sean on the tail of the tape. I was kind of sad to see him lose in the sphere, too. And a Marab to this guy. Marab on the UFC Fight Night insert, also to the 1. Crafts is absolutely eating with the 1. But a Marab. This guy's so good, though. Couldn't be too mad that Sean lost. Oh, sick! Who is it in 309? Is that the John Jones one? Versus, I forget. Not Aspinall, because that's the one that everybody says he should fight. But forget who he's fighting against. Dude, Madison, I was able to tour Madison Square Garden when it was vacant. Not vacant, but like there just wasn't anything going on. But I really want to go there for an event. Would be so freaking cool. Neho, purple of Brian Ortega. Oh, it's the worst when you get into a fighter and they lose. It's so sad. 3, 2 Crafts. Rakic on the light heavyweight to the 1. Another Valentina and a Jan Gionat on the straw weights to the 9 for Crafts. This is a fun product, though. I like that they differentiated it from the look of the regular Topps Chrome. It's like got its whole own design, which is fun. UFC is a solid sport for card design, too. They have a lot of different things that they can do. And the Rakic is to the 1 for Crafts. 2 packs left in Chrome, and then we'll head on over to Midnight. Very excited for Midnight. It kind of, just the look of the box reminds me of Black. Speaking of Black, they're doing a Black FOTL Dutch tomorrow, and I hope it goes cheap, and I would love to get a case that we can do. I always love Black. It's a very fun rip for basketball. To the 5 on the Darius. Sean Strickland. This guy is quite the character. To the 4 for Incendio. Jamal Hill on the light heavyweight. Negative. To the 9. Going to Crafts. And then a speckle of Alonzo Minefield. 070 out of 299 to the 8 for Itchy 808. Oh, wow, that fight was pretty good, too, if I'm remembering correctly, Cam. Did you look and see at the time how much tickets were in Boston? And was it at the... I'm assuming it was at the Garden? That is so cool. Dude, have we streamed since Karl Anthony Towns got traded to the New York Knicks, by the way? I don't think we have. Crazy, dude. Crazy. That was absolutely wild. I was beyond blown away. I mean, I still can't believe it talking about it right now. Super, super wild. And now we got Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo, whose name I've been saying wrong for years, so maybe I should start trying to get it right now that he's on my team. Dude, Corby, that's so sweet, Scuba. Corby, I'm assuming, was a nice guy. I really like him on commentary. He's awesome. There's a Connor to the 9. And Ilya on the negative. I think we have a gold in the back. That's to the 7. Going to Veggie Vender. And then what appears to be a true gold of Alex Paris. 16 out of 50. To the 5. Going to Mike Erickson on the true gold. 16 out of 50 on the Alex Perez gold refractor. Nice hit, Mike. Chrome gold is too good. Cam, you already know I'm on the same page with you on that one. I mean, all their other moves move me in conjunction with Cat. I just don't think they know, like, I don't think Knicks fans know exactly what they're getting with Cat. And I think a lot of Wolves fans that are upset about Cat being gone don't really know. Man, I just see it differently than a lot of Wolves fans do. Cat's a great guy, was awesome in the community. I have no complaints about his character. Like, he was super loyal to us. I think we might be better. Yes, lobster roll sounds unreal right now. But no question, our spacing did get worse. I think Dante does help that out a little bit, but obviously Randall doesn't really. I do like Randall's ability for shot creation. That definitely intrigues me compared to what we've had from Cat. But I don't know. Only time will tell if it's the right move. I think it is, no matter what, just because of the salary Cat was getting paid was absolutely wild. These boxes are beautiful, dude. Absolutely gorgeous. But we'll see. We'll have to see how it goes. I think it might be a little rocky to start. I don't know how to open this. You push it out the side? Am I dumb? I think I might be dumb, guys. Rookie breaker here. I didn't want to deface this beautiful box, but I might have to. Is it a magnet? Am I dumb? I think I'm dumb. Yeah, I guess we'll just go like this and tear it apart like a child on Christmas. I figured you would just push it out, but... Good lord. Rookie breaker action over here at Buzzer Breaks, as you guys have come to expect. I'm making a mess over here too, dude. What am I doing? Am I stupid? How are you supposed to open this? There we go. I would have thought it was just gonna slide out, but it did not. And there's a nice little pack in there. Really nice box though, but it's so weird how it opened. Destruction 18 pieces below me. Good luck, everybody. On midnight. Looks like we got a thick one in there. We start out with Don Bones Jones. Auto, Jack Shore. John is to the 0, so it's going to my man Mike Erickson. Then we have a Jack Shore auto. Stroke of Midnight, which will be going to the 9, which is going to my boy Krebs on the Jack Shore. I don't really know the collation, so I might spoil. I think the next one's going to be another auto, the back to... are these. Yan Jionan Midnight to the 3 spot. I'm actually going to take a pause to top load these so we don't have all of them out on the table at once. If you guys don't mind. Johnny Bones Jones. Also, guys, if you're, I'm gonna sort this like first thing tomorrow. So if you're wondering what you got, if you weren't able to catch it live or catch what I was saying, or if there's a card you're wondering about during the recap, just let me know and I can pull them up. Jack Shore's this auto. The next auto is Dominic Cruz to 75. 46 out of 75 on the Dominic Cruz. I'll let you guys know exactly who that's going to. Oh, I can actually do it right now. I'm dumb. That's another stroke of midnight, and it is going to the 8, which means it's going to Itchy 808, who is hitting with that 8 spot. On the back, we have 19 out of 25, Yuri Prochazaka on the Lunar Tide. To the 9. Going to my boy Crafts. We'll go like this to top load those, and then we'll reveal the last couple. We'll go like this. Thick. That one is to. We already announced that one. I'm stupid. That's an auto. Alrighty. Lunar Tide to 25. Alright, let's do the rest of this one. On the back, Jack Della Maddalena on the Midnight. Doesn't appear to be numbered, but it is to the 2, which means it's going to my boy Crafts. And then what I would only can assume is a patch auto of Benoit Saint Denis. Relic autograph, which means it's going to the 9. Crafts gets this one. Benoit Saint Denis on the Denis on the lightweight. Going to Crafts. Are these worn? It's not from any specific event, but very cool nonetheless. On the Relic auto, going to my boy Crafts JV via the 9 spot. Kim, I did not realize that you were in the UFC too. That's freaking awesome. If there's, I can't this Saturday, but next time there's a big fight, we should do a little Discord watch party. If you guys are just watching from home, that'd be super freaking fun. That would be a blast. All of us reacting live. We can split the pay-per-view. That would be so fun. I'd be all the way down for that. I'm surprised we never talked about that, Cam. I guess I've only gotten into it super recently, but that's awesome. It's a really, really, really fun sport. I gotta get way more into it. I'm pretty intermediately into it right now. I wouldn't be able to name any really smaller fighters, but I know a lot of the big lore moments, which has been really cool. Alrighty, who's ready to watch me destroy another box? Well, maybe it'll be easier this time around. Oh, okay, so it really was that easy. I'm just dumb. Dude, Scuba, you have met a crazy amount of famous people, I feel like. I'm actually going to put that box back so we can have a landing spot for the cards. And here we go. Peter Yan starts us off. These are all backwards this time, so I think what I'll do is this. We'll keep Peter up there. The notorious Conor McGregor. To the 9. Crafts. Crushing. Also on the back is Nilly at 20 out of 25 on the Midnight. That's to the 3 for Crafts. Little back-to-back Connor and Tapuria. 17 out of 75 of Marab. Going to the 8, Itchy 808. I'm going to go like this. I'm trying to determine the best way to sweat these. I'll put this on the back. We'll go like this. And perfect. And we'll pull this one out. Alright, nice. That's a Peter Yan to the 0, which is going to my man Mike Erickson. We'll top load these up quick, and then we'll do the autos. Nice, I nailed that one. No longer a rookie breaker. Oh, that's super cool. That's sweet. Are you, Scoop, I'm assuming you're still in Wisco? Is your nephew, where is Askren live out there? The notorious Conor McGregor. Conor's one of the few I remember watching, like, as it was happening, just because everybody was so into it at that time. I remember Ronda, too. When she lost, that was crazy. Rob. Now let's get into our autos. We'll go from the back. On the back is a Dominic Reyes, light heavyweight auto. Midnight. Is it HSDRS? It's a Horizon Signatures, so that means it is going to the 9. Crafts. JV is going to get this one. Dominic Reyes on the Midnight auto. Nice hit, Crafts. We'll get that into a top loader, then we'll do the other two. I feel like the Relic auto looks a little bit thicker than the last one did. Only one way to find out. This one's also sideways. And it's going to be a Dan Henderson, 86 out of 99. That one is also Horizon. It's going to the 7. Veggie Vendera is going to get this one. And the Dan Henderson Horizon Signatures, 86 out of 99 on the Midnight. One more hit to go, and it should be our Relic auto. Good luck, everybody. And it is Alexa Grasso. I feel like that's a... I don't know. Is that a decent one? I'm gonna have to have the chat give me the rundown on this one. But it's an Alexa Grasso, and it is a Relic card, which means it is going to the 1. It is going to Crafts on the patch auto. Crafts. Congratulations, got a bunch of good stuff here. That is going to do it for our UFC break. Our first ever UFC break on this channel. That was fun. That was super fun. It's always really fun getting into sports that we haven't done before. So big shout out to you guys for filling this one up. And shout out to Veggie and Crafts for the idea to do this. Here is a hit recap. If you're wondering about any specific cards at the end of the recap, just holler them at me and I can show you. But here is a recap. Again, thank you guys all so much for being in this one. That was fun. It's really cool, especially just now it's on the cusp of getting into UFC. Yeah, and the Midnight product is super sick. I would love that for basketball once they get the license. Additionally, guys, tomorrow we'll be posting up a Phoenix half and half case PYT. The price has gone down from release on that, so I am stoked to do that now that that has happened. So we'll post that up tomorrow, the first half, and both halves will run Fridays. So keep an eye out for that in today's breaks. And then beyond that, next week will probably be black and something else. Maybe the break of the month soon. We are now into October. Dude, Crafts, I'm so down. That was a blast. I'm always down, especially as I learn more about UFC. I am so down to do more. And maybe if we go a little bigger, we can go like pick your pick your fighter, or anything along those lines. Oh, that's sick, Scuba. I did not even know that he was a Wisconsin guy. Wisconsin's got the fair share of famous people that's from it. But that's super sick. Thank you for sharing that story. But that Buzzers is going to do it. Break 1181 is in the books. Thank you so much for sharing in our first ever UFC break history here tonight. But we'll be back tomorrow posting a Phoenix break, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you guys all so much for being here. I appreciate it. Hope you all have yourselves a wonderful rest of your night. And as always, thank you for your support of J-Dog and I. Appreciate it, guys. Hope you all have yourselves a wonderful rest of your night, and we'll see you.